I made it through the first night. Got a little chilly. Kept the fire stoked all night. Went to bed around 10:30. Woke up at 11:30, 1:30, 3:30, for just about every hour. I was getting cold, so as soon as I restoked the fire, added more wood, I got warmed up and fell back asleep until the fire went out again. Other than that, pretty good night. Dinner was good. Today is the first day of turkey season, so I've been hearing a lot of turkeys gobbling, or hunters. But anyway, there we go. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and I've got about 10 miles to do today before my next stop. So I'll check with you periodically. Alright, so it is Saturday morning, about 9:15. And if you remember yesterday, I came across a sign that said prescribed burn, which went on last Friday, a week ago. And even despite the heavy rains and everything, we still got some smoldering going on. So that kind of threw me for a loop. I just got through the prescribed burn area. It was just about 2 miles worth of trail. It looked like scorched earth, basically. Everything was black and ashy. But anyway, I'm past that section, and now you can see this looks like this area was probably burned last year, because you got a lot of new young growth along here. So it's kind of nice. Alright, so here's some more scenery here. Talking about some deep ravines. This is right around mile marker 24. You see it kind of goes down a good ways. Some neat scenery, neat terrain that you're hiking along. So it's not all pine forest. Here's one of those times where the trail probably could use a little bit more updating. On the map I'm supposed to go straight, but I don't see any trail markers. That's the last trail marker. Only problem is that is where I came from. Now according to the map, the road is supposed to turn to the right and the trail goes straight, but as you can see, the trail comes to the end of the road and now it's just cleared off. And there's no signs of trail markers. Let's go along here, see what we find. I'm coming up, I guess this is about mile marker 23. Up there. Can you see it? There's a yellow trail marker. So this is it. And at this point, we are somewhere between mile marker 23 and 22. We got another little boardwalk set up. It's been going on for about 100 yards or so. I'm coming up on the North Fork of Duncan Creek Trestle. But we are at about the 5 mile mark in my 10 mile trip for today's, which means I'm halfway through. It is just after 12 o'clock noon. So I am going to pitch. Oh, watch your step there. That'd be nasty. I'm going to stop here for a little bit, pitch my hammock, take a nap, get some rest. Well, I've had my nap. I slept for over an hour, which is awesome. And then I hung out by the creek for a little bit, refilled both my water bottles. I'm starting to get tired again. That's partially because I'm not used to hiking this much. And I did 8 miles yesterday. So that's taking its toll on me. But also, this section of the trail, I'm around mile marker 21. And this section of the trail, it definitely has some elevation changes. I don't know how well you can see there. Started at the hike at the bottom down there, and then gradually over the course of about a mile or so, I'm working my way up here. And so what that is it's a very slow, gradual incline, so you don't really feel like you're walking uphill, but you notice it in your legs and everything, because you start getting more sore and you start getting worn out quicker than you normally do. So that's what I'm going through right now. I'm taking breaks a little bit more often, and I guess that's why I'm being so talkative right now, because I'm kind of taking a break right now. Anyways, time to get back on it. I still got a little ways to go today. So I've just passed Whitmire Highway, Highway 72, and it follows along Stomping Ground Road. But I just want to let you know that once you get past Whitmire Highway heading south on the Enoree Passage, things start to level out and the hiking's a lot smoother, a lot flatter. I went down Stomping Ground Road, and then on the map it tells you to take a left at the train tracks. Train tracks are over there on my left. I don't know if you can see them or not, but that left along the train tracks, that's another dirt road, and that other dirt road is more residential housing. Now I'm back in the National Forest. This is a forestry road. I should just have to go up this ways a little bit, and then I'll cut into the woods, and then I'll be at the pond there. And that's where I'll be camping for the night. So what feels like over a mile of walking along the roadside, I'm finally back on the trail. Shouldn't be too much longer now, which is good because my feet are killing me. Looks like I'm about to cross Beaver Ponds here. I hope this isn't what they're considering to be the pond. So I was kind of hoping for a little bit fresher looking water. So I have walked the whole boardwalk. Here's the end right there. So I guess this is what they're calling Beaver Ponds. As you can see, it's just a bunch of stagnant water. On the map, it showed that there were creeks running from one end of the pond to the other, so I was kind of hoping to have a little bit more of a current and a little bit cleaner, fresher looking water. I don't know, I might hike on for a little bit further or see what else I find. So I decided to pass Beaver Pond. That water just looked too stagnant. The area looked way too snaky, and I can't even imagine what the mosquitoes would be like. So I'm just gonna keep on keeping on, and hopefully I can find something else. I think I found my spot. This is only maybe a half mile off of Beaver Ponds. I guess right around mile marker 18. And check this out. That's what I like to see right there. That looks like good, clean, fresh water I'll be able to use. I'll be able to eat good tonight and fill up and get rehydrated. So I'm looking forward to that.